Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Tales of Arise on PlayStation 5.
I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead and quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies have been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Meaning the rebels are occupying the palace? Then let's hurry up and kick those bastards out.
Even the guardsmen got kicked out of the palace. What was Sir Kelzalik thinking? A group of armored soldiers marched into the palace with a bunch of pomp and circumstance. I tried to ask what the deal was, but they just said to go home. What's going on here? You're all okay. I can't promise I know everything, but let me know if there's anything I can share. What's going on? Sir Kelzalik, the Lord's adjutant, suddenly occupied the palace and locked it down. But it doesn't seem like all the remnants are following him. That's probably why some uncooperative remnants were attacked right off the bat. Is there anything else you want to know about? What's happening at the palace? The Danon guardsmen and uncooperative remnants have all been imprisoned in the palace. I heard rumors of Zugalite cries within. Word has it that the remnants who still refuse to fall in line are beaten and taken elsewhere. There's no telling what they do to me if I approach carelessly, so that's all I've got. What will you do now? I'm talking with the guardsmen now. I just don't know what to do, though. If only Lord Dohalim were here. And Kelzalik? Sir Kelzalik is a very high-ranking official. He's Lord Dohalim's top adjutant. Excuse me. He's honestly never had a very high opinion of us Danons. I was under the impression he served Lord Dohalim loyally in spite of that, but here we are. Where's Dohalim? Lord Dohalim hasn't been seen since he headed for Raisin Quarry. Available guardsmen have been searching Vincent high and low for him, but with no luck. Rumors abound that he's been imprisoned in the palace or that he's already been killed. Personally, I prefer to believe that would never happen to him. I'm good. Oh, it's like we just left here and now we're back. Ortolina Palace.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danons are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zugals to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danon guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
What the? That Kelzalik. Did he really manage to deploy these barriers inside the palace? I guess that means we're on the right track to finding him. Is there any way we can get rid of these? If memory serves, there's a release mechanism somewhere. Our first guess would be inside his personal office. Wherever that is.
Hey Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see if there's a release mechanism somewhere. No backing down! Engaging!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Now, while it's reeling,
Take it down! Astral energy!
say no more. I can feel my power growing. Gotta break through. Bring him down. You're mine. You're finished. I'll punch that gun out of your hand. You're finished. Demon Fang. Fire support. You're mine. It's over. You're mine.
We got shield! Annihilation! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
It's off!
Overlord!
You think that shield will save you?
We're not finished! You picked the wrong fight! Its armor's strong! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Not on my watch!
Take this! You're mine! Take this! You're finished! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
What's this thing?
Money. You found a hastily scrawled note. Commence with Mahog Sar, or commerce with Mahog Sar grows more inscrutable by the day. We send vast quantities of resources, but only receive a pittance of dodgy goods in return. Is his lordship aware of this?
So what is Mahog Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
With a selection of books on etiquette, the titles alone make your posture go rigid. Right, that's it. We're guarding this place for that. Okay.
Gotta break through!
Let me help.
Engaging! You're finished! Demon Fang! I won't show you any mercy! You got spirit!
Take
It's over! You're mine! You're finished!
in here!
You're on! I'm on! Try harder! This time! No escape! Swallow blade! It's over! Fire support! Here I come! Swallow dance! You're finished! Demon Fang! Support! This is it! Here I come! No!
Any injuries?
There's writing scribbled in the margins. My comrades, once you occupy the palace, engage the barriers post-haste. You know which room to leave the release mechanism in. Return the key to the room to the specified cabinet.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but
This isn't enough to go on.
have you!
Engaging! You're finished! Lightning Wyvern!
You'll have no mercy!
Bring him down! Here I come! It's over! Demon Fang! Hold that! Take this! You're finished! Lightning Wyvern! Take this! Mirage! Take this! You're finished! Lightning Wyvern!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
The entrance again, damn it.
Gotta regroup! I see one, eh? Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern! Strike!
Take my revenge on you!
Here I come! For my lord! Demon Fang!
Flying free! What if they just sit still? Then I'll split it up!
Be my guest!
Roll now!
Demon Fang! Take it! Mirage! We're not finished! Take it! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Here is the wind! Sleep now!
I'm not getting stronger! New escape! Swallow Blade!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
I'm not done! Yeah!
Thunder blade!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
No backing down!
Now you'll learn! Take it! It's over! Burn!
They really don't give up, do they?
You got it!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Annihilate!
I can carve through! I'll finish you here and now!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! Go away! Take this!
It was nice.
Demon Fang!
Now!
Here I come!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Lightning!
Take it! It's over! Here I come! Mirage!
That's my cue!
Finish!
Shut him down!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Noble room key. A key that opens the door to the noble room in Otelina Palace. Room to the on the northern end of the second floor, replete with lavish furnishings.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
Noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
So yeah, of course it's the other way.
No choice! Engaging!
Seal!
I'm going in! You're mine!
Thunder field!
You picked the wrong armor too strong! Be my guest! Take this!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to...
You people aren't supposed to be here.
Let's dispose of
Very
it.
observant.
Armor won't save you!
Raging
Here I
cascade!
come! Eat this!
Pay for what you did!
It's over! Demon Fang!
Lightning condemned!
Take this! You're finished! You're on!
Annihilation!
Take
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
What's this?
Lightning dance in the wind!
You're finished! Solar Blade!
Looks like there's nothing here to find. Guess that makes this a bust. Got any ideas about places we could check? If it's not in his office, then I'll check the barracks or maybe even the meeting room.
All right.
Got it. Let's comb through both of those places and see what we come up with.
There are enemy forces here too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Well, yeah, of course we're gonna come. I mean, where haven't I been? Guess I haven't been in the dining hall. Nothing else here, huh?
Little help!
Rising Wyvern!
Healing circle!
No shield can stand up to these fists.
I see one, eh? Eat dirt!
It's almost too strong.
Be my guest! Rising Wyvern! It's over! We're not finished!
Astro Art?
That's my field!
Shut him down! Take this! Eat this! Demon Fang! You're mine!
Lightning orb!
Demon Fang!
See what happened there as you crossed me.
Demon Fang!
Thunderblade!
There's always room for improvement.
Gotta break through! Now you'll learn! Here I come! Demon Fang!
Showdown between blade and fist.
Freeze lightning!
Armor won't save you.
My shield? We're not finished!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing!
Go no further! Lightning orb!
Blade!
Dance in the wind! In here! There! One more! Gravitas field! Here!
Here I come!
Raging
You're on!
by the power of
Get! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! From nuts up!
field! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Don't get careless.
been everywhere. I think I've been everywhere.
Right, here we go! Attack time! It's over! Burn it out! Take this! Big blast! You're finished! Fire in the hole! Demon fire support! You're finished! Here I come! Demon fire! Astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
My comrades, in the event of emergency, you are to disengage the barriers and go provide support. You know which room the release mechanism is in. Do not forget to retrieve the key from the office.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
Where's the office? In the middle.
No backing down! Now you'll learn!
Take it! It's over! Demon fire! Here I come!
Hammer won't save you!
Take it! Swallow blade! This one's all mine! It's over!
I really owe you one.
Take it! It's over! Take it! It's over!
Eat this! Air thrust! I never miss!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Looks like a cabinet for storing keys. Duplicate Lord's Quarters keys. A key to the Lord's Quarters in Altalena Palace. This may afford a glimpse into yet unseen aspect of a Lord's private life.
Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara. Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
I'm actually surprised there's loading in these sections. I thought they would have gotten the loading down to... I mean, it's not that it's long loading, but I would have thought it'd be even less than this.
Right.
These are the guard's personal quarters. If you need anything in here, feel free to take it. Is this where you sleep too? I got the impression the guard was mostly made up of men. Oh, the quarters are divided between men and women. We're standing in the women's right now. Gotcha. I guess I better be careful not to disturb too much while I'm here then, huh?
Right.
I wouldn't if you don't want to end up on the wrong side of her mace. An array of guard weaponry. It appears to be quite well maintained. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Pork bun recipe. Ooh, a slice of cubed pork belly inside a springy wheat bun. One bite of the moist meat poking out is enough to send any hungry eater into euphoria. The best offense is a good shield. An illustrated guide to shield. Shield Historia. Whoever owns these books sure like shields. Topaz guard. Must be for her.
Little help! Raging cascade!
Here I come!
In here!
It's over! Take down their defenses! Now you'll learn! It's over!
Field!
Damn it! Finish! Take this!
I'm out of ammo! Not my watch!
You're mine! It's over! Demon Fang! Take this! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Oh, the magic is there! In here!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest! Take this!
Lightning Lord!
Take this! It's over!
In here!
Here I come! We're not finished!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
An eclectic mix of books on high-level academic subjects, gourmet food, curios, and more. The selection provides insights into the character of the owner. The joys of music, concerto pieces for quartets. String scores to tug at the heartstrings. Well, okay. My mysterious power. Ooh, it's whisper talk. Can't hear you.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel. My brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother! And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Get him where it hurts!
Here I come! It's over!
Where are you going?
You're mine! You're finished!
Gemini also!
You're mine! It's over! Mirage! Here I come! Try harder!
Swallow dance! You up!
No escape!
Corruption! Lunar blast! I'm all stuck ready!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
You're mine! You're finished!
Healing circle!
Demon Fang!
Armor won't
save you!
It's over!
Wait, not on my watch!
I owe you one! I'm not done! Flash!
Lightning orb! Hands in the wind!
Here I come!
Air thrust! I'll heal you all!
This was all mine!
Raging cascade! Sleep now!
You're mine!
In here!
Take this!
Now I'm in the
You
groove!
picked the wrong fight! Here I come! It's over!
Thank you.
Demon Fang!
Thank you.
Here I come! It's over!
Where are you going?
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished! Demon Fang! You're mine! You're finished!
I'll heal you all. Chinese
Here I come! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Try harder!
Anything in order.
You're mine! It's over!
I'll smash you. Light asteroid go. Eat this.
I owe you one! Here I come!
Denied.
Here
Rely on myself. I'll fix raging cascade.
Burn in hell! It's over! Demon Fang!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar!
Jeez.
Hit! One more! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning condemned!
Talon Hurricane! You're finished! Demon Fang! It's over! You're on!
Lightning blazing sword!
It's over!
Field!
Rising Walker!
I'll be saving this one! Let the monster handle this!
That move!
Here comes a big one!
Now, it was nice while it lasted.
Ready to go! More with that sword! I'll cover you!
Leave the charge to me!
Whoa! You're here!
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
I really need one.
Try harder! Not a chance! Big one! Swallow Blade!
Feeling warlock!
There you are!
Dance in the wind!
Ignite!
The air corruption! Not on my watch!
I'm not done!
Gemini
Swallow Blade! Rising Walker!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Lunar corruption!
Here I come!
Come on, water!
Demon Fang! Take this! It's over! Mirage! Swallow
Here's
Dance!
evil! Lightning condemned! Here's evil!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Freeze lantern!
I'm not done! Slash! Rising Walker! Take this!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
In here! More for the stockpile!
Dragon Shell!
More with that strong! This is it! More for the stockpile! Sweet dreams!
I can carve through armor!
More with that case strong!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Sleep now! More for the stockpile!
Ready to go! I'll tear you apart!
I can't feel you forever!
It's over!
Here goes!
Here I am! Hurricane! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge! Supernova! Far enough! Who wants to die next?
Eat this!
Light astral energy confiscated!
You're mine!
Lightning on raging cascades!
Tectonic punch!
This one's mine! I'm almost impressed!
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Rise to down!
Thunder field! Light astral!
I'm not done! Slash! Rising Walker! This one's all mine!
Heal him! Flame of fury!
You picked the wrong fight!
Blazer field!
Take this!
Nothing gets by me!
Free blazer! Light astral! Raging cascades!
Try harder!
In here! Water! I'll be saving this
This
one!
isn't looking good!
It's come to an end.
Take this!
I can carve through armor.
Shining supernova!
It's over!
More where that came from! And now one! Hurricane! Here's a healing art!
All finished here and
Here
now!
goes! Let me do that! Not in your dreams!
Not a chance! First cut! Demon Blade!
Astral energy! Lightning condemned!
I'm not done!
Thunder
You're on!
Do it! Bridwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, You've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough, and you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go. To Mahag Sar, Ganeth Hollows, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Okay, I'll let him go. Why not? We only went through a hell of a lot of trouble to defeat him.
Are you alright with this?
Let him go.
He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Well, kind of a roundabout way.
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Hey, about your core,
Where are you going?
we could probably use it if you want
To
to
put an end to the crown contest.
hand it over.
So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
Yeah, about that core, I've been kind of killing a lot of other lords for that. So, you know, it could kill you.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans, and you're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I mean, you could just hand over your core, too.
I'll take that as a yes.
I mean, he did say yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
We have Dohalim. Well, that's kind of a surprise. We actually have one of the Remnant Lords on our side now. Dohalim's perk. If Dohalim's perfect evade, or if Dohalim perfect evades an enemy attack, his senses become heightened and his rod will gain momentum. Oh, he's on Tinder a lot, I see. Greatly extending his range. His penetration will also rise, letting him interrupt enemies and land critical hits on them more often.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
Should go find an eyedropper to collect her brother.
You took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Tales of Arise on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream. So many menus.